I'm on my way to the trailhead and driving through the back roads and this old structure here. So then it's got a little sign explaining it, so I thought I'd stop and look at it. Not sure how old it is, but kind of cool. See something like that still exists. That's a beautiful area too. It's only a 30-mile drive, but it's going to be like 2 hours because the road's not bad. It's just slow going. Came out of the trees and now we're driving through a nice meadow. Really beautiful. And cool if there's some wildlife, but nothing at all. No elk. I did see one deer. It was a baby deer on the road. No moose. Oh, there's some ravens over on the other side. On the road up to the trailhead. Now the trail definitely gets pretty rugged, so the trail map said that you need an off-road capable vehicle to get back here. Yeah. Definitely want to take a car back here. Okay, there we are at the trailhead. Gonna do just a day hike of Cloud Peak Wilderness. And then hopefully sometime I'll come back and do more of it. So, I don't know if this shows where we're at or not. But anyways, I'm just going in to Geneva Lake and probably a little bit further. Alright, doesn't really say much. Require wilderness registration. Oh, well, I'm not. Maybe I have to do it. I filled out the registration and now I'm going. Nice start to the trail. Just a little ways in. I got some water going by down there. Get some elevation here. think today's hike, if I remember right, I remember somewhere around 2,000 feet elevation gain. This partly depends how far back in I go. But the second lake I was going to try to go to, I think, is around that 2,000 feet. All right, here's the wilderness sign. So there was a old mining operation back here, and there's some signs of it here. Supposed to be some equipment, the old buildings they were mining out of. This one's completely collapsed. There is something else over here. There's almost looks like some kind of, hard to say what it is. Could be a root cellar. It looks like it. Oh, no, I guess not. Oh, the old outhouse. Okay, so that was probably the cabin they lived in then. And then there's another building up on the hill that maybe is where the mine was at. On the map, this shows the mine is quite a ways from here, but I don't know how accurate the mines are marked on those maps. They're supposed to be using USGS data, but that looks like, this kind of looks like it was a mining operation right here. I'm going to hike up there and take a look at that. Looks like a bit of a rock scramble, so get the phone back up when I get up there. It's hard to say what this is here. It's just a building of some sort. Trail keeps going up, so I think I'll take my pack off though to go up there. I should have left it down there. Sit there. I don't really see anything else up here besides this. So this, I mean, it looks like there was something right down there too. So they might have had some kind of lift here to get the ore down. That's a beautiful view from here, though. Okay, so this is the word mining here. So, but it's just a hole. There's no mine. Didn't go all the way in. So, just whatever they were mining ran out fairly quick. All right. Or it was a dud, I don't know. All right, just keep on hiking then. Well, there wasn't too much to see there, but I still enjoy that. It's another old building from the mining operations. quite a long time ago, it would seem. Let's see. Alright, let's look at the map, see which way the trail goes. Another old log cabin back here. This one's back in the woods ways off the trail. Be a nice location to live for a while. Check these, well, it's hard to say. Huh, there's a bunch of old tin cans in there. Cool. Huh, nice. Now the structure here that's pretty much completely gone. Very little left of that. Oh, there's another one back there. I don't know. It's almost like maybe there's a community here. Wow, that's a big one. Pretty big building. I mean, this looks more like it's probably like a hunting lodge or something to me. Yeah, this looks more like it's a hunting lodge. Those were some big timbers they used on that. All right, we have an intersection here. This trail goes off towards the lake. This trail is what we want going back to Geneva Lake. Crossing, let's see if there's a way across without getting wet. I don't really see. Maybe go upstream some. Alright, let's see if I can find a way across. I don't want to get my shoes wet this early in the hike. Yeah, I just followed the trail and then all you have to do is rock hop right here and over. Just suppose if the water was a little lower, it'd be almost passable now. A beautiful spot. Look at that mushroom. I think it's still be considered a mushroom. Thing's gigantic. So I made it to the bottom of the lake. Let's see. You can see some people over there. So let's see what this says. No fires within 100 feet. think it's no fires, no camping within 100 feet of the lake or stream. Alright, so the trail, no, I'm gonna look, just look around a little bit right here, and we'll look and see what the trail actually is. Alright, here we go. I'm hiking up to the northern side of the lake now. Really beautiful. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's some people over there. So I saw a single person hiking up. Looked like they were going to camp up here. And then there was a group of 3 hiking up. And ran into a group of 2 coming down, and 2 more that were getting ready to head down. So, and there were quite a few cars at the trailhead. So that's one of the things I wanted to check out was, if you hike up here to camp, what's the camping like? Lots of biting flies, or at least they were at the top, at the bottom of the lake. I guess I call it the bottom. I don't know where you come in at the first spot. All right, another view. Okay, almost to the top of the lake. In the maps, it looks like there's a big grassy area right on the other side of the lake, and that's where I'm thinking that's where the camping would be. You can see the sun right here sitting in the water, and you can really see, at least I can, hopefully the camera's showing it, but the lake is really deep. It's deep fast. Huh. Yeah. Pretty cool. Oh, nice. And there's the open area back there. Alright, so this is only about a 4.5 mile hike up to here from the trailhead. So this would be a short hike. But depending on what you wanted to do, this would be an option to stop at. So it seems like you'd be able to camp anywhere back in here then. Alright, so the 2 trails. So supposedly there's the trail goes all the way back around. I'm gonna make it decision. That was quite the climb up out of Lake Geneva. Woo. You can see it down there a little bit through the trees. Oh. I don't know how much that was, but wow, that was a lot. Still going up. I think we're climbing up all the way over the pass right now. So the next lake must be up and over the pass. All right, that's a nice climb. All right, it looks like we have a ridge coming up. See if it really is or not. Or just a switchback. Oh, it's a nice view of the lake though. All right. Look at that. Nice. Let's go and see what we have up here. It's a ridge or switchback. Oh, it's beautiful up here. All right, so I think this is that first lake that's up above Geneva Lake. Campsites right here. There's one there, bunch of firewood. I think they might get elk up here too, or maybe horses. Or horses. There's a couple of people off to my right with their dogs, kind of like they're trying to stay hidden. Saw their packs off the trail. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's really beautiful. There's a nice view. So that lake I was at's just right over there. And then Crystal Lake. And Geneva Lake's right over there. Alright, I'm getting ready to go descend down. So here's the, don't think I got this shot coming up. Really good view of the lake. Ooh, loose rocks and a steep trail. Alright, there's another view. Quite beautiful. There's a hummingbird in there, checking all the flowers. Leaving the wilderness. Almost back to the trailhead then. Alright, made it back to the trailhead. Now, just got to decide where I'm going to camp tonight. Up here or one of the sites I've seen before. Or that I camped at before. Alright, so this is the campsite I saw on the way in. And it's still empty, so it's pretty nice. It's got a nice big open area, so I get the satellite out. By the creek. You got nice views. It's like a really good spot. Alright. Well, let's see. So I'm just going to sleep in the Jeep again. I'm not going to bother getting a tent out. But there's a pretty nice fire ring, so a little bit of firewood here. Let's see if there's some more to gather. Yeah, good. Alright, I didn't like the other campsite after I walked around there a little bit. There's a big lack of firewood, flies were nasty, and so I was gonna, so I started heading out, and then I saw this one, which I saw on the way in too. This is much better. It's got some really nice views. This is a better view, and being up here away from the water, I mean, there's a breeze up here, so. But right now there are no biting flies or mosquitoes. I really like this spot. Well, still not much firewood, but let's see what we can find. Oh, look, there's a trail ends up going down to the water too, if I want to walk down to the water. Nice. All right, so let's see if I can find some firewood. So I can have a fire tonight. Let's get some pictures of the alright, so this is the Jeep sitting in its environment. Happy that it could get me to a place like this. Alright. Alright, got some firewood gathered up, got a fire started. I'm sitting back there enjoying the view. There's a few flies that are being really annoying, so I decided to come up here and do the fire. Get it started, maintain it. But I'd like to sit out there and watch the sunset. But we'll do the fire for a little while, get it going nice and hot, and hopefully that helps get rid of the bugs. I don't know, did I mention how amazing this spot is? It is so amazing. Campfire is a little further away from where I want to hang out at, but man, the views here, especially back here, Looks like some clouds are rolling in, so I was hoping it's going to be a fantastic sunset. But we might not get much of a sunset. But pretty nice. I'm cooking dinner right now. Hopefully if it rains, it holds off until after I go to bed, because if it rains tonight, it's not a big deal. Let's move up here a little bit. So, see down here, it's right on this cliffside. This river. And over there, I think they've got some kind of earthen dam, because that's where Goose, I think it's Goose Lake is over there. You can see down, maybe you can see it, I don't know, but you can see there's fish down in that water down there. They keep jumping up to the surface. I still got flies bothering me, but oh yeah, there's a fish jump right there. So if you were in there fly fishing or just fishing, probably fly fishing, this looks like it would be a fantastic spot. All right, dinner is ready. Got a nice view. Been nicer if the sun was out, but still pretty nice. As long as it doesn't start raining, it's all perfect. I'll move to the campfire later if it doesn't rain. I think there's a moose down there. Just heard a noise and I was looking around, and now I see something dark. Moose-like. Probably really hard to pick up in here. I think I tried getting a picture of it on the phone. You got animal right down there. I think it's a moose, but I can't see it. It's that dark spot right there in the middle of the screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's almost for sure a moose, but fortunately I can only see the rear end of it, so I don't know for sure. But here's the moose. Nice. All right. It might be a third moose, I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get it. So there's two mooses down there. One is a male moose. And I couldn't quite see the other one, but it ran when the male came around. There might be a little, you might see me up here too. See him now right there. Can't quite see him. I can just barely see him through the, darn it. You can see the bushes moving where the moose is at. But unfortunately, you cannot see a moose. It's just anticipation of what's going on. Nice, the storm is moving through. A beautiful sunset's looking up. You've got a moose down by this pine tree, being elusive. Don't know what happened to the other moose. Never saw it again. He like ran off into this area and then could be down in there still. So I got a pretty good picture of the moose on my phone. Well, saw some pretty good lightning strikes over on that ridge over there. a little scary, but I'm sitting in the area that is where you're supposed to be with this lightning. Lots of same size trees. So, oh, there it is. Holy cow. I'm gonna scare us. All right, so this is where I'm gonna sleep tonight. This view right here. Oh, let's see if we, oh, there we go. Because the tree blocks the sun a little bit. Tell you what, this was when we got here and saw this view. It was already way up the list of campsites I've ever stayed at. You know, this is definitely a top 10 spot. This is going on the list. I'm gonna mark it on the map and call this Moose Camp. And I'm gonna sit here, and the sun's gonna set here in a little bit, and it's gonna be amazing. Get clouds for some color. Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. This is a good way to end the trip. I'm gonna head home tomorrow. So, nice way to end it.